Rise Mzansi has the youngest people essentially in the national leadership collective. You don't see that everywhere, right? But it's not just about young people being in positions, but it's young people being afforded the chance to speak for themselves finally, and young people being afforded the opportunity to actually go be themselves and do politics in a way that does not feel like politics, because, well, politics is, how we live every day. And young people have to realize that. And as soon as they realize that, I think they will really resonate with the message of Rise Mzansi. We want political reform. My name is Lawrence Manaka. I'm 20 years of age and I am the youth and student chapter coordinator at Rise Mzansi. The role really speaks to me going out into different communities, more especially schooling communities, and setting up structures for Rise Mzansi, essentially, of young people who are also tired of what is going on in this country and want to, build a better South Africa, and build a better South Africa through solution-driven politics. Then we activate them, essentially, get them doing something and caring about the country and, their politics, because the politics is personal. The one issue that keeps me up at night, it's education. It's education. I think my struggle really started around education. We need to have a equal and just education system in South Africa. We should not be having a system that caters for a certain, class and gives them and affords them better opportunities while the other people are left outside and having to struggle through overcrowding and, everything that goes on that's bad essentially in public schools. That's what makes me wake up and want to go do what I want to do, because I want to live in a country where I can be able to work and not just do a basic job. I mean, as we're speaking right now, I feel like young people are doing the end of their part, and that is young people go to school, matriculate, go to university, but as soon as they're done with that, they come to an economy that is not conducive, that cannot even, bring them in, right? So young people should care about this country or politics more than anything, because they have the biggest share in this country. And should they not do anything, we're going to watch this country sink. And maybe 5 years or 10 years later from now, we'll say we could have done something. So I think that's why young people should rise up essentially and do something. It's that personal. And I think Rise Mzansi is capable of building a future that speaks to young people, that speaks to everyone else. Being a young person involved in politics, I think it's a constant struggle, because one, you coming into this field where people have, institutional knowledge. They've been here for quite a long time. I think it's a constant struggle of trying to find yourself and really having to assure yourself every time that your voice actually does matter in this space. And if anything, this is where young people should be, all the time, because they are the ones who have the biggest portion of this future and of this country. So me being involved in politics at this young age, I think it's something that everyone should do. Rise Mzansi is the vehicle, because Rise Mzansi is youth-centered, and Rise Mzansi wants young people to get involved in ways that do not feel like politics, but they're still politicking at the end of the day. 2024 is our 1994. Young people must go out in their numbers and go win this election, not for Rise Mzansi, but for themselves.